Here I stand in my driveway one more time, and it's still dark outside. It's only 5 o'clock this morning. Josh and I are headed to Red River Gorge. Should be an awesome time. The weather is perfect. This is the strangest winter of all time. I think the high is supposed to be 61 degrees and the low is 47. Just a quick overnight. We just wanted to make sure we take advantage of the awesome weather. So when you next see me again, I'll probably be there or driving. We'll see. So here we are, we're at Red River Gorge. Josh and I just drove 4.5 hours from where we are in Ohio. Made it down here, and behind me you'll see someone new.
Hello.
And maybe he looks familiar to some of you. That's Adam from Photog, and I'll put a link to his channel right here in the card somewhere, so go check him out. It's gonna be a fun day.
We're out here. Never out here. I've heard stories of people that have.
And Hanson's Point is one of the most, I think, one of the most beautiful spots in the gorge. There's some other unofficial areas that are pretty cool. Indian Staircase and Cloud Splitter. Haven't been there as yet, but for a quick overnight, I want to go someplace fairly familiar. So Hanson's Point it is. We're probably going to be in camp, I bet, in time for lunch, and then we can kind of explore around.
Like the guys who jump in and do the fire.
Weather is absolutely perfect. It's kind of unbelievable how nice it is outside. Even this fleece while I'm hiking is a little too much for me. Man, it's good to be outside.
Mount Sterling is brutal if you go up back to Creek, but it's worth it.
Raining a little bit, so out came the rain jacket. Just we'll have to be careful at Hanson's Point, just because if you've ever seen it, it's pretty much just a rock slab out in the middle of the gorge. So here we are, we're coming to this intersection. And so to get to Hanson's Point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a sharp left from Pincham-Tite and kind of head down on the rough trail. I'll show you guys the signs. So the rough trail, and it heads down where Adam's standing and kind of goes down that way. So as you come down rough trail, maybe about 400 feet or so from that intersection, and Hanson's Point trail starts right here. It's an unofficial trail, and we're gonna head into this kind of grove of pines here. And we pass about 3 major campsites, and then we get to the point. So here's what it looks like. This is the second time I've been out to Hanson's Point, and it seems it's always like super exciting. Both times I've done it, because you're just, it's something else being on a trail that's not blazed and not really maintained. Being among these pines, and last time I don't even remember, I was kind of scrunched over, getting whipped in the face by these branches, and it's just a really cool spot to make your way to, especially because you're walking along this ridge, and it's awesome. So here we go, we popped out of another grove of pine trees, and this is the third campsite. I think this is where we're going to spend the night, because pretty awesome place for hammocks, some dead trees. We'll go around where those could fall. But here's the third campsite, the big one. Kind of goes downhill just a little ways. You kind of see the point out there, if I can move a little bit, right there. So Chimney Rock is over there, and you probably can't make it out in the footage, but that's where the railings and stuff are, kind of stop people from falling off, I guess. And to the right of it is Half Moon Rock. Now you guys have all seen the point before, but it's still pretty amazing every time to look at the scale of it.
This kind of reminds me of like Stone Mountain in Atlanta. I can see what you're talking about, Tim, with how like crazy it is. Let's see here.
One on the market.
What you got there, Josh? New setup?
Yes, the Peria Outdoors mesh tent. It's supposed to be paired with the sanctuary tarp. I'm just testing it out. Just got it on Monday.
Sweet.
So first time using it. The whole setup weighs 2.5 pounds.
Nice.
With the tarp and the shelter.
Ooh. Nice thing about these bear canisters, even though they're heavy, makes a pretty good seat. Lunch today is just something pretty simple. Ritz crackers and peanut butter, and maybe, I think I have some salmon. So, time to eat.
Right on the ground.
I know, I just saw you trip and I was like, what?
Time. That's not good.
So we have some different setups here at camp. So we're going to show you, well, Adam's going to show you his new tent, and he's going to talk about it since I don't know anything about it. So here he is. So what is it, Adam?
It's the Nemo Hornet 2P. My first time setting it up. It's a little crooked, but
It looked pretty easy though to set up.
yeah, it's extremely easy to set up. It just like clips under the tent poles, but
Has a nice little vestibule.
it's got dual vestibules, dual doors.
Nice, I got enough room in there for gear.
Should be enough room to keep all the camera gear.
Sweet.
2 pillows in there so I can glamp it up for the night.
How heavy is it?
About 2 pounds packed.
2 pounds packed. Does it come with a footprint or no?
No, this footprint's like $60 extra. So
Wow.
I'm going without.
Or use Tyvek maybe?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
See how it is in the morning. I haven't slept in it yet.
Yeah. Is there any venting or anything like that?
It's got like all the mesh around it, but that's
Oh,
about
okay.
it.
Alright. Sweet. Alright, let's go see Josh's. Because his is definitely different. He's representing Perry Outdoors over here. He has the Perry Outdoors Sill Sanctuary tarp. And he also has the Perry Outdoors, what do you call it? Mesh shelter? Mesh tent?
It's the new, let me get out of here real quick.
Okay, I'll let you talk.
It's the new mesh tent from Perry Outdoors. They just released it, I think, a couple weeks ago. It's supposed to be paired with the sanctuary tarp. So, first time setting it up. Kind of had a little bit of a struggle, but it's not bad so far. We'll see how it does tonight.
Sweet. So here's a full look at my setup now that it's all complete. Here we have the War Bonnet Big Mama Jama set up in porch mode. And I am using these tarp tensioners. I'll put kind of how to make them in the card right about here. Tyvek 1443R ground sheet. And then we have this new Dream Hammock Darien. This one is made from the 1.6 Hyper D material. And I am sleeping on the, not using the underquilt this time because I'm practicing, but it's the Neo Air X Therm, super warm. And then you have the Enlighten Equipment 20-degree top quilt. So decided to do a little bit of exploring just because I was getting bored sitting at camp because it's only like 2:30 maybe by now, maybe 2:10. And we decided to take this unofficial trail off of our campsite, just heading along the ridge, and supposedly there's a little clearing or something where we can see Hanson's Point. We'll see. Yeah, it's a little bit dense here. So we came from that dense path right there. And here we are, and this spot, that unofficial trail, does overlook Hanson's Point. It's over there. So it's kind of cool. It does go down there, and there's some really cool shots of the rock face, and we're here standing in the rain, and no thunder, so we're good. But it's a really cool spot.
First time I've had a campfire since I started backpacking.
Yeah, which is really weird.
I think I've been on one trip where I've done a fire.
You know, because normally we get into camp, we're just too tired to make a fire.
Yeah, it's nice to have a little bit more camping.
What kind of music are you into?
Rock, metal,
What kind of metal band do you like?
Stir, Metallica, kind of all over the place.
You ever heard of
It's all powder, so.
I've never been a big fan of the backpacking meals.
Really? I love them. I'm trying to not get ash on you.
It's fine. Pretty sure I've already gotten some in this, so.
Extra flavoring.
If I get cancer, I'll come back and blame you.
I don't think you're gonna get cancer from a natural fire. And whoever gets the longer pieces, better luck. It's definitely gonna be me.
Yes.
I knew it.
Didn't see that one coming. So what was your favorite thing?
I think just like, I don't know if I actually answered it or not, but I think just like the experience of just getting out and getting away from people and being able to say, hey, you know, I walked 35 miles in the backcountry, survived what was on my pack, in my pack for 3 days.
What's your least favorite thing?
Day 3. Just because, like, you know it's almost done, and you just want food, and your feet hurt, and your shoulders hurt, and you smell like death.
What's your least favorite?
Probably when things don't go quite right.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting up at another amazingly early hour, trying to catch a sunrise at Hanson's Point itself. So we'll see what we get. Hopefully we get the fog rolling in. Hopefully we get the sun. It's been cloudy yesterday and today, so we'll see what we get. Everyone's setting up their time lapses and cameras and trying to see what kind of sunset we get. Sunrise we get. And the fog is rolling through the valley. We can kind of see it moving down. So maybe it could be a pretty sweet time lapse. We'll see. What do you think, Adam? Think it's gonna end up being good?
We'll see. It's pretty cloudy.
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
Yeah. Don't die. Just to show you guys, Josh is still using that loofah technique. I'll put it in the cards right here from that previous video. But check it out. How's it working, Josh?
It's working good.
So yeah, it's still made out of loofah. Kind of cool snake skin. Allows your tarp to stay nice and organized. At least to get it stuffed into your pack. And how much does this sensation cost?
Whole whopping $1.
$1.
I have like Hennessy snake skins at home, but they don't work with my tarp. So
Yeah.
I like this one. Just like that.
See where that tree is cut down and where it has fallen. We'll talk about that in a second. We're gonna stop here to filter some water, but here you'll see a fairly new bridge that weren't here last time, Karate Josh and I came by Red River Gorge. And so Adam, maybe you can tell us a little bit about this bridge Remember you saw that tree and I showed you before where it was kind of cut down and you could tell where it was laying? That's this bridge right here.
Yeah, so the Red River Gorge trail crew built that in November. We cut down the tree up there, drug it down here, and yeah, that was a bridge.
all by hand or motorized?
Yeah, all by hand. I think we use chainsaws to split the logs and cut down the tree, but
you drug it down by hand? How many people were on the crew?
Probably a good 30 people here.
Wow.
I think it's about 16 people to carry each half of the log.
Looks pretty solid.
A little heavy.
So it's been pretty much a relentless uphill since last we spoke. You see all of us kind of shed our layers because we warmed up pretty quickly. It's still beautiful in the gorge. Can't believe we're able to do this in February, but it's pretty awesome. You know, I see you guys out west with your switchbacks, and even the Smokies has more gentle inclines. But here, it's definitely straight up to the gorge. Last time we were here, we made a mistake and continued and thought the trail was that way because it's graded. But as you can see from Josh throwing his trekking poles up, the trail actually goes up there. Yeah, it's much nicer coming down them.
Yeah.
Careful, they get shorter and smaller towards the bottom. There's some really beautiful areas, guys, and Red River Gorge is one of them. So if you haven't been here, be sure to check it out. We're heading up on Gray's Arch right now, which is pretty spectacular. You guys have all seen that, but I don't think it ever gets old, especially for a quick overnight. You can definitely see your share of things and have a really good time.
Hey, Tim.
Hey,
Right there.
Where's that? Oh, right there. Oh,
Giant
wow.
arch.
the giant arch behind us.
What's up there? Oh,
That
that's
goes back to the car.
okay.
This gets the bottom of the arch.
This seriously is fantastic every time.
I'm not 100% sure where it is, so let's just stay on the trail.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy with doing the easy things.
Like,
And that is Gray's Arch. Pretty cool, huh?
we're getting up there. See the arch?
Try to get a picture of it.
Are you going up that way?
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, eh.
There was another way, like.
We went up there and like shimmied through that little crevice. That's the way I went last time. This might honestly be easier though. They're coming, Cece. Alright.
This isn't it.
Yeah, you can like take it across to like back to the Gray's Arch Trail, I think.
Yeah, I didn't go all the way out. Some other guys did. But I wasn't so brave.
You know where we're going?
That's
Is that
what,
the only way up?
Yeah.
Yep. No problem.
that's what my wife is going to say when she sees the video. My wife is probably going to do one of two things when or if she watches this video. First thing, it's probably kill me. Second thing, it's probably check the life insurance policy and then kill me. we'll see what she says.
That splinter.
So that's it, guys. That's my return to Red River Gorge. Don't forget to check out Josh's channel and Adam's channel. I'll put links down below so you can see their perspective of the trip as well as what they do. I highly encourage you to do so. Well, heading back to the car, and then we'll see what we get this time. It's not gonna be barbecue. Gotta wait, see what it is. Oh no. I'm disappointed. They're closed till February 24th, so I'm gonna try to find something else. I felt in the mood for pizza too.
I know. Man.
Barbecue, I guess. I have a new one today. Still a dream hammock, just in 1.7. So it should be, I'm pretty excited about it.
1.6.
1.7.
It's 1.7.
1.6.